And now I welcome Paul to chime a golden crystal bowl.
Thank you, Elise. Good morning and welcome to Honolulu Church of Light Sunday Healing Service. Before I begin this prayer, I'd like to say it's beginning to look like Christmas. A little bit cold this morning in the, I say mid to low 60s. And you people out there must say, you guys crazy. That's not cold. Oh, and to Kahu, happy belated birthday wherever you may be. I love you. At this time, please join me in prayer. Dear creative forces of light, please join me with this prayer. Well, like I said, it's that time again. Folks traveling here and there, Christmas shopping like there's no end, fighting through crowds, but what about those who have just the clothes on their back, looking for that miracle? If you see them asking for help, please give them from your heart. These are happy times, my friends. And as Gail Jan would say, every day is Christmas. And I say to you, me friends, Merry Christmas. Amen. And now I'd like to bring up this next wahine on the east side, the windward side. I bring to you Corinna. Yeehaw!
Thank you.
Throw the shaka. Well, it's my pleasure to do the magic moments today, and I'm grateful to Paul for that nice prayer and the nice introduction. I'll start with an image that I'd like Paul to focus on. First, I'll show it to everybody here. Okay. This is a picture of a little kitty, and she's looking in the mirror, and she sees a tiger. And I have cats, and I don't have a tiger, but I have panthers. And they look in the mirror and they see themselves as panthers. And so, what is this showing us? This is showing us something that I found in a writing from Kahu from many years ago called The Prophecy of Belief. Prophecy of Belief. So I'd like to update that because I think Kahu would. The writing was from like 2008. I would call it the prophecy of knowing. So we go beyond belief and we go into our knowing. So how does this little kitty get from here, being a kitty, to being a tiger? She gets there with her knowing. She goes beyond the belief that she can, and she knows. So what does that mean for us? That means we actually, now, when we look in the mirror, we see with our eyes, right? We don't actually see with our eyes, though. That maybe you don't know this, but Kahu always said this in his workshops. We don't see with our eyes, we see with our brain. Our brain, it's our brain that sees, because our brain has all of the memories, all of the conditioning from our parents, from our culture or where we live. It fills in all the blanks. So when we see something with our eyes, our brain is already working to fill in the blanks and say, oh, this is what's going to happen. Or, oh, that's who you are when you look in the mirror. And you see the same thing every day until you shift into your knowing and you know that you can change. You can change how you look at things. Kahu also said, always quoted Max Planck in his workshops when he talked about the quantum physics. And Max Planck said, change the way you look at things and the things you look at change. And that is actually a principle of quantum mechanics. But when they looked at the particle, it just stayed there, but when somebody looked at it, it shifted. As somebody else looked at it, it shifted differently. So what we bring to the situation from our minds and our experiences and what our parents told us or what our spouse tells us, that affects how we see something. So what if we changed the way we felt about things and the way we looked at things? Then when we shift our beliefs into the knowing that we can and we will, we can and we will. So I'll give you an example of this because I believe that there are really no limits to what we can create and what we can do until we put the limit there. All right, so everything is available to us, no matter who we are or where we're from or anything like that, until we place those limits there based on our reality. So I'll tell you a short story. I am planning some trips next year, but I don't have any mainland clothes. I don't have shoes. I don't have long pants, except these are okay, but they're kind of light. So I'm thinking, thank you. I'm thinking I want I need to get something like khakis or some kind of nice pants. So I come home one day and there's a package lying on the dining room table. And I asked Danny, my husband, what is that? He goes, I don't know what that is. Somebody sent it. It doesn't make sense. It's addressed to me, but I didn't order it. So I don't know what it is. So I open it up, and what do you think it is? It's a pair of khakis. A pair of khakis. And I said, yeah, but, it's to Danny, right? So sure, his size. They were my size. They were my size. So I tried them on, and I thought, wow, that's amazing. So if I didn't say, like, oh, that's not possible, I allow these things to happen. I mean, I believe, I know. And so I suggest this to you today and in your journey going forward. When you look in the mirror, just say, you look beautiful today. I see that tiger in the mirror, and everything is going to be great. And release the limits and see what kind of beautiful day you have. Thank you. And now I'd like to bring up my goddess sister, Patty Athena, who's going to tell us about our topic for today and read the missive. Thank you. Thank you.
Give it a roar.
Oh, give her a roar.
Roar.
That's what happens when. Did you do sleep safe programming on your khakis?
On my wardrobe, my whole wardrobe.
And did you thank your universe?
I sure did.
See, that's the kind of life I think we can look forward to. We here at the beauty, I told someone, I said, please don't tell anybody, but I have to tell you folks, because it took me a while to understand why this church, this signature cell healing, this 5-breath meditation, all woven, is called the beauty. It was just about a week ago. I could really, truly feel it inside of me. Why Master Carol, a long time ago, and called this place the beauty. This whole earth is the beauty. We're all in it together. So I'm a little slow at some stuff, but I get there. Because everybody's saying, yeah, we're going to the beauty. I said, yeah, okay. I repeat the same thing, but never did I really understood that until about a week ago. And I told that to a friend, and I was kind of embarrassed because I told her, don't tell anybody. But I'm telling you now, because you're going to get there whatever you want, your universe will provide. I promise you. Because that's my everyday life, is like, I say the Carol's prayer, that's on the website, Carol's prayer for the beauty, but that's prayer for myself, because I am beauty. So I say it twice a day, and magically, I say magically. Yeah, it is to some people. But Karina thought about the thought process. Careful with that. Because everything you think, you at the end of the day, you say, thank you. I did it 100%, whether you got everything 100, whether you loved it or not, you thought it, therefore it is. Right? Take that. And then you'll start beginning to understand why you got to be careful of your thought. Got it? And it's my pleasure to read to you Master Kahu's message for this day, celebrating the Christ light. As you all know, Master Jesus was him and Master Jesus walked together, along with Mother Mary. So his healing message. celebrate the Christ light. Dear Lightworkers, in all that is, a true miracle is always a breath away from being disputed by a non-believer. Anyone can wish for a miracle, but only when you recognize the miracle does it become part of your journey. And in that, all is perfect. Kahu Fred. And tis the season to prove this, what Kahu is saying right here. Because everyone is Christmassy. So Master Kira says this: let it be known, my friends, that one of the greatest masters ever walked the earth plane asked for your courage, belief, and willingness to become whole again. Isn't it interesting? Today is a 4-day. Today is a 4-body. We have a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So it's wow. And Master Jesus was a healer of 4 bodies. So, some of you call him Jesus, Christ. Some of you call him the Christ. Some of you just call him Jesus. If you don't mind, I'll call him Master Jesus. The Master Jesus energy that was born in Bethlehem unto the Virgin Mary and Joseph and the Joseph entity was brought forth on the earth plane to make a difference. He was absolutely a beautiful energy. Your recorded history says that he was in his early 30s when he started performing miracles. The truth is he started much earlier than that, but the miracles wasn't recognized because he avoided attracting attention. At approximately 30 years of age, Master Jesus began his own major shift. Some may argue that the life force energy of Master Jesus had aligned, and all he had begun took a new and even more meaningful existence. This would be known as the transition of the life force, and graciously accepted as the Christ consciousness. For one day he stood in a line with other human mortals, waiting for John to baptize him in his Father's name. The masses that stood by went into shock as they witnessed his transformation. It seems that the whole existence moved into a new reality. Like the thunderous wave, the Creator's energy swept forth into Master Jesus. Now, the Master Jesus became one again with the powers bestowed upon him, and he went into the world to serve as a healer of mankind. You think this was reserved just for Master Jesus? No. You have the power. And the Bible says, he says that you can do what I can do. So, 'tis the season for you to understand that. It was clear to all who were to record the mission of Master Jesus that the truth he came to spread throughout the lands was a message of healing through love. And this is what the beauty is about. Our church here. Heal the self, heal the world. These words can be said in less than 2 seconds. Yet, to this day and time, humanity has fallen short to truly understand this statement. Whatsoever I do, so shall you. He really wanted the world to realize that once you remember that love will outlast all the shifts, then the reality of the healing all, including Mother Earth, will become the joyous occasion it was meant to be. No longer will those with power keep the majority veiled by the threat of judgment and contained by self-imposed fear. For it is this great shift that will raise the vibration to the knowing that love is the conqueror of all. Love is the conqueror of all. So to read more, see The Great Shift, Carol the Great Shift, Chapter 3, Awakening to Christ Consciousness. The book is available at signaturecellhealing.com. So, tis a season for you to recognize the Christ light within you. And it is magical. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? It's easy because everybody has that spirit of the Christ light. Whether they understand it or not, they give love unconditionally. So let's celebrate the Christ light within us this September and see the magic. See the miracles that can happen for yourself. It's amazing. I live it every day. I stand here before you saying, living the legacy of Carol and Kahu and Master Jesus, because I'm trying to walk the journey of love, the kind of love that conquers all, the kind of love that heals all, starting with me. And you will see miracles happening all over the place. Thank you for this opportunity. So now I present to you, like the paper says, Corinna. I got confused. I said,
I was already out there.
see what happens during this great shift. The brain, the brain shifts so fast, and then you gotta breathe. That's why we do 5 blood cell healing meditation.
Perfect segue.
Thank you so much, Patty. And like Patty said, heal the self, heal the world. And Master Kahu Fred created these wonderful, wonderful self-healing techniques, including the 5 breath self-healing meditation. Everything can be healed in love. That's what he used to say. And we created this beautiful little ebook. I mean, it's really beautiful. And it's really beautiful. And you can find it at signaturecellhealing.com. There's an ebook there. There's a video with Kahu doing the 5 breath self-healing meditation. It's guided, and you can participate and do it along with that. So if you don't get enough here in the church services, you can always go to signaturecellhealing.com store, and you can find more information about it there. And so this breathing is very important because you're tapping in to your knowing. You're tapping into your heart. And what if this breathing was actually remapping your heart neurons to imagine and believe something more for you and in your healing journey? Might be. Kahu used to talk about remapping the heart neurons. And we go into our heart and we do the breathing technique. So this breathing is the golden particles that we imagine. And one lady asked me, well, do I have to actually see them? Do I see them? And I said, Kahu also used to say, fake it till you make it. And that served me very well for many years. So just know that those golden particles are there. And as you breathe in through your nose, you draw them through the pineal gland, and they turn into white light, and you bring it down into your heart chakra, lock the breath between the inhale and the exhale, and weave all 4 bodies together, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Exhale, and the white light goes up your shoulders, down your arms, and out your palms, and into your body where you're going to be healing yourself. So let's try it together. The right palm up on your crown and the left palm on top. 5 breaths here. In through your nose, lock it in your heart. exhale, and the light comes back into your head. Deep breaths here. And just feel the light lighting up all the neurons in your brain, the frontal lobes. Send the light into the memory centers in the midbrain. And then to the hindbrain where we have the fight, flight, or freeze. And just light up the whole head and just feel any anxiety or any confusion. Just release all of that and come into your knowing. When you're ready, we'll go to the second hand placement at your eyes with the middle and index fingers. Place it gently on your eyelids and breathe through your fingertips into your eyes and light up the whole eye socket. Now send the light over the retina with the cones and the rods. Just light up the retina. Send the light back through the retina and into the optic nerve. Remember, the cells in our eyes rejuvenate themselves every 48 hours. So light up the cells, rejuvenate your eyes. Send the light back over the optic nerve to the vagus nerve in the back of your head and light up the whole parasympathetic nervous system. Breathe. And then let the light go down that vagus nerve and touch all the organs in your body, all the way down into the sciatic nerve. Just relax and feel the flow and the rhythm of your heart. When you've got that, then you go to the next hand placement at your heart muscle, a little bit to the left side of your chest. And place your right palm down, left palm on top with the thumbs pointing up towards your neck. 5 breaths here. Breathe through your palms into your heart. All 5 breaths go through the heart. And send the light through your heart and up through your thumbs to the thyroid in the bottom of your neck. Another breath through the heart and into the thymus in the top of your chest and into your lungs. Spread out the light through the lymphatic system of your body. And let the light flow through the heart, through your palms, through the heart. And now light up your whole chest, both breasts. And just feel the light circulating, lighting up your cellular consciousness and expanding the love from the physical to the emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. You're creating a beautiful bubble of light and love around you. So go to the next hand placement at your stomach. 3rd chakra, right palm down, left palm on top. And breathe 5 times through your palms, through the stomach, and just relax, release any anxiety through your palms and send the light to the pancreas and into the liver. Send the light through your palms and back to your kidneys. Just release any tension, any fear, any anxiety. Send the light now into the other organs in your body, like the gallbladder, the spleen. And a final breath, sending the light now down into the small intestine. When you're ready, we'll go to the last hand placement at the second chakra, right above the pubic area. Breathe 5 times now through your palms. Light up this whole lower chakra area. Releasing anything that's ready to go because we're transitioning into the new chakras. Breathe through your palms and light up your digestive tract all the way through the colon, out the rectum. Breathe into your reproductive organs, into prostate for the men, the ovaries, the cervix, the uterus for the women. And breathe now into your urinary tract, into the bladder. And a final breath just to light up this whole lower chakra area. When you complete the 5 breath self-healing meditation that we've done here, you can go to another part of your body and breathe 5 times, like your hip or your knee or maybe your shoulder, and just let the light go into that area. And we are doing the 5 breath self-healing meditation 3 times a day. I suggest you do that too. Take a lunch break and do your 5 breath self-healing meditation. Do it throughout the day so you can stay in balance and in love. And to keep us going now in the healing portion of our service, I'd like to introduce my goddess sister, Joanna Lohilani, who's coming with the codes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Happy holidays. So I wanted to share with you, we don't really talk to each other about our segments and what we're going to do with our segments, but it's just really magical, and it's always a miracle to be among people who want to work and heal and raise their consciousness level. We're all on the same page. So while we were on the heart neurons, remapping and creating, I would like to take us to the past, present, and future. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the thymus code, and we're going to do eternal love. So first of all, I would like you to do the eternal love. We're going to start with the eternal love today. So this is the eternal love. If Paul can focus on eternal love, we would like to put this in our heart. We also want to put the thymus code in our thymus as well, because the two will work together. And while you put this in your heart, we're going to close our eyes and please join me and come in along with this guided meditation. So we're going to create. We're going to do something fun, and we're going to start to prepare for the new year coming in. So we're going to also create. So when we start, we're going to put eternal love in our heart, and we're going to put the thymus in our thymus, the thymus code in our thymus, and I will walk us through. So I want everyone to prepare yourselves, sit up straight, and we're going to go. I want you to take a deep breath in and put the eternal love in your heart, and just breathe deeply into the heart as we bring in the light from the Christ consciousness and from Christ Creator above. So bring it through like a channel of light coming in through the top of your head. So if you sit up straight, plant your feet on the floor, close your eyes, and bring in that light through the crown chakra, down to your vagus nerve, your pineal gland, down to your thymus, to the heart where eternal love is, and the thymus code is in your thymus, all the way down to your abdomen, down to your middle section, down to your legs, your feet, and bring it back up. As you breathe deeply, keep bringing it in, bring in the light in, and I'm going to bring the light back as you keep breathing in and out, back to your heart, where the eternal love code is. And now I want to take you 5 years back in your life. So go 5 years back, about 5 years, doesn't have to be exact. And look at your life, and we're going to do a little bit of a life review here. So you go 5 years back, and you see where you're at, and you move forward a little bit each time. You come forward and see your life as it happened. Remember what occurred, friends, family, gatherings, work. Just keep walking forward as you're reviewing your life. And you keep going forward through the years, how you were, how things were for you. And then you're going to come to the current, to present. As you are in the present, I want you to ask yourself as you move forward and replay that as you sit in your heart, ask yourself, are you in a better place today? Am I in a better place today? Have I grown from 5 years ago? My consciousness, my awareness, my thoughts, and my light. How brightly is my light shining? Have I been working on myself all this time? And now, when you're in your present time now, ask yourself, where do I want to see myself 5 years from now? Where do I want to be 5 years from now? How do I want things to be for me? You can imagine yourself. If you also want to ask, what do I want? What do I want? And if you cannot find the answer to that, then just imagine it. Your life is happy. You're healthy. You're joyful. And you are prosperous and loving and free. That's what you want. If you cannot really pinpoint exactly what you want, at least start there. Start with yourself being just free and happy and healthy and joyful in a place with family and friends and gathering and surrounded by love. So when you do that, you're attracting abundance in all areas of your life. So what you want to say to yourself, I give myself permission and I allow myself to receive the greatest love and the greatest abundance in all areas of my life. That's where I want to be. And imagine it now and feel it in your heart that it is done, that you have it. You have it with you. So when you want to just feel that love, and as you feel that love, put a smile on your face, and we're going to come back to present and just keep feeling how you were feeling when we were thinking about all that love and joy and abundance in our lives. So come back to place now. Take a deep breath. Come back to where you are. Inhaling and exhaling. And just get feeding the light into the heart. And you can wake up when you're ready and open your eyes. And welcome back, everyone. I hope you join us on this journey as we go through life. And when things get rough, please remember to go to the recordings, go to the replays, and when things get hard and rough, ask, what do I need? What do I need? I need help. Please help me. And allow yourself and give yourself permission to receive the answer to what you're asking. So please visit the replays. Join us on this journey because we are here to help you through it. And as we prepare for 2024, we want to be here for you. We love you so much. And this is what we do. All light workers, this is what we are here to do, is to work on ourselves, to be the light, to shine the light as bright as we possibly can. And that will ripple out into the world. So along with that, I want to close with that. And then I want you to also know that when you ask, what do I want, and you don't want to choose, or you don't want to choose things on what you need to do, you are choosing. So remember that. When you don't want to choose, you are choosing not to choose. I say that with love. And I leave you with that to ponder on, so you can create your life how you want it to be, and imagine you having it now. Thank you. Now I want to say, Mahina Ku Aldine, she's going to do the vowels for us, because we're into vibrations as well, so she's going to prepare us. Now we're going to go do the segment of healing for all of us, okay, for you out there. Thank you.
We're going to come together now, and what we're going to do is we're going to take those golden particles that Karina spoke about. We're going to bring them into our body, and we're going to allow them, as they go through the pineal on their way to the heart, to vibrate our vocal cords. And now our God Sister Patty is going to come and help us continue our healing.
Heal the self, heal the world. I got this from, I think, a K-drama. I tell you, very inspirational. It says, imagination is a preview of what's to come. So imagine beautiful things for yourself. 'Tis the season, you know. And I believe, yes, I believe that when you consult your heart every day, I believe, not I believe, I know, your heart knows your destiny. So if you be friends with your heart, can you imagine that? Be friends with your heart. Take care of your heart physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. What does that mean? You figure out. Every day you go into your heart, you put your hand on your heart, you say, what did Patty Sterling mean by taking care of this? And you know what? It'll talk back to you. I promise. Not in words, but in thought. When the thought comes, you just know it was from your heart. I believe I know my heart already has a plan, all mapped out. My blueprint is in here. That's why we have to consciously create. I like what Joanne said, not choosing is choosing.
Yes.
I love that one, because if you don't choose, like, who's going to choose for you? A lot of people's going to choose for you, right? You don't get control of your life anymore. So, but that's the truth. So imagine, your imagination is a preview for what's to come. So imagine a beautiful life. Can you imagine a heart saying you're going to have a junk life? No, I promise you. There might be challenges, but, love conquers all. Anyway, so it's healing time again. I love saying that. So, let me bring it to you. Is that okay? Okay, we have Paul who wants a healing. And then I want Gail to come up here. We're going to marry them again. No. Okay, both of you, I want you to take a deep breath to be here now, in the present moment. Paul, could you tell us what you want to be healing?
Once again, hard-headed as I am, thinking that I'm still a young boy, cut the shoulder again. Coming up on the unit that I was working in, hit the AC on the shoulder again.
You what?
I hit the AC that was sticking out of the unit, hit the shoulder
Oh.
again on the AC. Oh, I was in pain.
Oh my goodness, Paul, don't you, before you go to work, don't you bubble yourself with photon light?
5 breaths.
Yes, that works, that's magic. You try that, and you know what? Things will bounce off of you.
Yes.
Remember that. Okay. Here's
I'm
this.
still alive.
Okay, here's this, Paul. We understand that our body is aging, but that's why we need to consciously do the 5 breath to keep, building up the light in that to regenerate. That's why we do the 5 breath, right? So when we go out there in the world every day, we are part of the matrix, a lower vibration matrix, and sometimes we don't understand that when we're part of the low vibration, of course, your body will react to it, right? So keep your photon level at 5, and you'll always walk above the matrix of doom and gloom. Okay, now, what's your healing request? No, what is your healing request? Take off the mask so people will learn. So your higher self asked me to bring you here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
See, this is what happens. When you do the 5 breaths 3 times a day, you become, what's another word besides psychic? Channel. I love that. You become a channel. Intuitive. Yeah, you build up your intuitive powers. And so her higher self said, call her to the chair. And she knows what she needs to heal. And then when you verbalize, that's also helpful. And it'll come true because you verbalize it.
Will in the word.
The will and the word.
The choosing. Will or the word.
Okay, take a deep breath and just tell us what you want to heal.
I want to heal. To be well. To be the beauty.
Okay. Can you imagine that? Okay. Now, when person comes behind your back, you keep the light within yourself. Don't give it away, okay? Okay, folks out there, you in the chat room, and, if you're listening, feel the greatest love that you ever felt. For me, it's every day. It's during my 5 breath self-healing meditation. The love that I feel, the self-love that I feel, was generated because I was in that moment of the space of the 5 breath self-healing, you'll feel that love within you, and that cannot be denied. And so go to that space where you felt the greatest love you've ever felt, that brought you to your knees, and share it with these 2 people out there. I mean here, right here. And for you, we're going to regenerate the cells in his shoulder. For Paul, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I want you to also imagine the cells regenerating in this area here. Okay?
That feels good.
Here, move.
Oh.
Understand? Okay, gang. We need your love here. Your love, we weave it together and we create a miracle right here and now. Okay. Close your eyes. And take that love, the greatest love you ever felt, and share it with Paul and Gail. And Gail, open up your heart and bring it all in. And Gail, whatever you feel as you're bringing it in, oh gosh, Miss Code, Goddess Code, put the thymus code on her heart. Thymus code right into her heart. Keep it in, Gail. Keep the light in. Keep the light in. I see some bars right here, keeping the light. Your hand, melt the bars that's over her heart. Melt it with your love. She's going to do that for you. She's going to help you melt, release that bars that you have, that block. Can you feel it melting? You are safe here. Take the bars off of your heart. Take it all in. Because you deserve self-love. And all the reasons why you put the bars up, it doesn't apply today. You paid the price. So take it off now. Paul? You got Kahu within you all the time. All the time. So don't be ashamed or embarrassed to ask Kahu for the healing every night. So while you sleep, your body regenerates. How are we doing, goddesses? You got the bars off?
Melting.
Melting. Great.
Just breathe. Gail. Just breathe. Feel your
For those of you out there, you know what, some of you can relate to what Gail's going through. There are times in the past life that you wanted to shield your heart. But now is the time to take off that shield, to breathe it in. As I send you this love back, energized, the love that you're giving, I send it back to you. Cleansed, rejuvenated, I send it back to you. In a sphere of golden, of photon energy. Feel it enter your heart and melt the blockages that you've had there for so long. And breathe in the relief. Oh, I feel it. Open your heart to the truth of what love is about. The love, the kind of love that heals, the kind of love that's also powerful, the kind of love that melts in your heart and rejuvenate its power. Mama uno. Joanne is going to put a drop of water on the head, and it's like a form of baptism. And it's to say you when you share your heart,
just want to take a moment to congratulate you. That's why we need the strength, because they just have a brand new grandson.
yes, they do. They do. So, thank you for your igniting your Christ light and sharing it with these two beautiful people. They can go on now and enjoy the season to celebrate their own Christ light within themselves. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, here and out there. Thank you.
Did you feel the bars coming off of your heart?
They were like ice cubes
Ice
in the
cubes.
beginning.
Ice cubes.
So I could feel later, way later, slowly but surely it was melting. As if the ice cubes were living in here. Two people that was healing me, same energy. Same energy.
Great. Paul?
Feel like butter.
Let me put I'm going to put a photon ball in this. It's at level 5. And every night, every morning, it's going to stay in here. And you need to energize it. Okay? Right here. And wherever else it needs. So. Okay. Great.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
Thank you, Carl. Daddy.
Thank you.
Did you call me Kahu?
Ooh, yeah. Wow. Wow.
He called me Kahu. Wow.
See, you are one.
So so the 5 breaths, you know what? When you do the 5 breaths meditation every day, and if you say you're going to do it 3 times a day, you better commit to 3 times a day. Otherwise, they'll say, your body says, oh, she's not committed. You know, we're not going to play because she's not committed, you know. That's right. So it's like it's a relationship. You got to build a relationship with your own body. If you say you're going to come to this place at 11:30, you better be here, you know. Drop everything and say, if you're going to do it real time, or if you're going to do it, how did they say, sleep state, that's fine. Yeah, because a lot of people do it sleep state. And keep your commitment to yourself, to yourselves. It's like keeping commitments with the human people around you. They'll love you even better, right? If they trust you. Okay, so here's the next round. We have long distance healing. We have, Corinna's going to sit in for Maria.
Hi, Maria.
And I want someone to sit in for this Robin, who has diabetes. If someone come.
The dynamic duo.
Ooh, are you guys twin flames?
We are goddess.
Okay. Read the request.
All right. Dear members of Honolulu Church of Light, my husband has dementia. For me, this is a very emotional, big issue. I cannot accept it. It is his choice, and I feel my husband is setting me out of his life, and he does not help me with my life in daily affairs. I feel very lonely. Maria. Maria, my heart goes out to you. There are many people in the same situation. I know a few myself, and we're going to send you healing light. And so if you're listening, even to the replay, please sit back and relax and receive the healing light from us here. You're in our hearts.
Yeah, that's pretty tough,
Yeah.
you know, to have a physical body, but you cannot connect with them. So I think it's worse than where my situation, where Kahu left, and then, but he has I can get in touch with his emotional body, his mental body, and his spirit body. So even though I cannot touch him on the physical plane, I have the 3 other bodies. I had to learn how to adjust to that. So I would like for you, Maria,
Yeah,
Maria, to, is she on there? Maria? Okay, when you tune in, when you do your meditation, bring him to mind and connect with his heart, his emotional body, connect with his spirit body, connect with his mental body, and you'll be surprised.
Yeah.
You will be surprised. You can communicate that way to him. And you know, if you have taken the signature cell healing course, do that for him. And he will love that. He will love that. And you know what? You might even bring him back, you know. But first you got to connect with the emotional body, the mental body, and the spirit body. And I tell you, I promise, because that's what I do, it is even more powerful. Kahu's energy is more powerful than he was when he was here on earth. At least I allowed myself to feel that, because he didn't have a physical body. And all the miracles that came along with that it's fantastic. Okay?
Okay, and then for Robin, this is for Robin. If you're out there or tuning in now, or will tune in the future, or watch the replay, she's saying, please send healing energy to me. My diabetes, IBD, and hypertension have been very difficult, as well as having financial difficulties. That shouldn't be irritable bowel syndrome, or I don't know if you meant irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, but anyway, we're going to send you healing energies. And today's meditation for the heart and the thymus is allowing yourself, do that meditation, because you're going to allow yourself to give yourself permission and allow to receive abundance in all areas of your life and love. So here we go.
She's right. You got to feel yourself as abundant before it reflects. You got to imagine yourself, like we said earlier, yeah? Mm-hmm. Imagine yourself. Remember when your pancreas was in the best way? Remember, I do that. When you do the 5 breaths self-healing meditation, you replenish. You say, you cleanse that area, mm-hmm. and then you say, you boost up that area with the photon light, and then you say, okay, pancreas, you are in charge. You produce that insulin that my body requires to stay in a very stable position. That's how magical the 5 breath self-healing meditation is. And when your body will communicate with you, whatever. Your heart, your lungs, and because I do that 3 times a day, I'm open to the communication that my body tells me. And you can feel that. So give it more love. Give that area more love. That bottom chakra that you have problems with. 5 breath self-healing meditation, start there. And imagine a beautiful life. Can it be that simple? Yes, it can. But it will take time. It will take your commitment. If you do it sporadically, your body will say, what the heck? She doesn't mean it. You know? What the heck? Right? We all know that now, okay? And I have in my hand from Maryland, I believe you're asking healing for your family members or friends, Philip, Catherine, Blanca, Julie, and Charlene. And also, we have from Rose. She's from Yellow Springs, Ohio. She wants healing for her 92-year-old father, who's finishing his 10th round of radiation treatment for throat cancer. Wow, your father really wants to stay on the earth plane. So let's give him more light. Says, please help him live cancer-free and heal from the radiation treatment, which caused terrible and painful sores in the mouth. Yes, I can believe that. So Rose, I want you as well, take in the light that you can give to your father every day. Okay? And imagine him living cancer-free. Okay, you ready? Again, all of you out there, feel the love, the greatest love that you ever felt. And share it with these two people. Light up your Christ light. Energize it in your heart. And then share it with the people just asking for healing right here and now. Now, everyone, I have this orb of light between my two hands. I want you to energize it with your Christ light. And you see it. Wow, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Thank you. Oh my goodness. It's huge. Thank you. Oh, it's so, wow, a lot of power here. So I'm going to send this one to, what's her name? Robin.
Robin.
Yes. For her bottom chakras right here, right? The diabetes. And Robin, oh wow, she took it very good. And it's going to stay there. You need to energize it in the morning and night. with your Christ light. When energizing meaning you breathe into it and you feel yourself being healthy again. Now let's create another orb of photon particles, and we'll send it to Maria. Okay. This one, let's give it to her, Maria, so she can feel her husband's heart. She can communicate with her husband's heart, his emotional body, and his mental body, and his spirit body. And Maria, please share this with your husband. When he begins to communicate with you, you'll begin to know things that he was never could say. He'll reveal a lot of things to you, that's for sure. That's what he tells me. He's talking to me right now. Amazing.
Can I say something about Maria?
Woo.
Maria, wow, I felt your goddess light. Even before the photon ball, the goddess light, there's two goddesses here with me healing, and the energy just coalesced and we sent it into your heart. There has been a shift in your life, and I love Patty's share about her the shift in her relationship with Kahu, because she made a choice, and you said here it is his choice, but you also have a choice, Maria. It's your choice to shift now into a new relationship with your husband in this way, and to communicate, as Patty said, with him on the spiritual light to his emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies, and even sending light into his physical body. Kahu was really into this many years ago because we had a church member whose husband was suffering from dementia, and he knew that was a time when the person with dementia is planning the new life journey and planning to shift into another world. But maybe it can be different in that we can love and open up a new relationship to be together on a higher level of love.
I know so. He has so many things to share with you. He's even telling me right now. So I said, stop, tell it to your wife, okay?
So Maria, if you're the Maria that has done the First Steps to Signature Cell Healing online workshop, then you'll know what to do, and you can share the 5 breath with your husband. You can actually do the 5 breath on your husband.
Yeah.
After you do it on yourself.
So he'll be sharing stuff with you. You have to tell it to your wife. He's whispering so many stuff. You got to tell her. Oh, one thing he says, thank you. He says, thank you to you for taking care of me.
So what a new journey now.
So, okay, go tell it to your wife now.
Beautiful.
Go tell it on the mountain.
I mean, that's what oh my God. If you do the 5 breaths, a new world opens up for you. A new world, I promise you. That's the gift that Kahu gave me, when he left this earth plane.
So I will share about Robin. So Robin, you were reluctant to receive the light that we were sending to you, but then you did finally receive it. And then also with what you would like to do is listen to your body. Your body's going to tell you what you need, and follow through with what your body is telling you. So pay attention. follow through and do what your body needs, and you will heal from all of this that you are experiencing. I promise. I promise. But you have to do the work too,
Yes.
along with us helping you.
Yeah, take off the bars from your heart. Anyway, also I got this for the 92-year-old father. Yes, Rose, we got you. And so share your love with him, and we'll keep working with him. I know I'm here all in real time, and every night at 11:30 Hawaii time, and I'm sure to send him that orb of light that went into his throat every night. And that's for Marilyn, for your family and friends. They got the light too, so amazing grace.
Will you do the
Oh, okay. So,
Special, you get a break.
okay. On behalf of Rose or for yourself?
for all of the above?
Put out your
Take it when you can.
Robin, Rose,
Rose.
myself,
Oh, Rose.
your dad.
Okay, this is for Robin.
Robin.
Robin, this is for you. You are complete and you're ready to begin a new healing journey. We share with you the Christ light, so it can ignite your Christ light within you, and that shines within your four bodies. And you, my dear, I'm so happy. You're growing leaps and bounds. Your voice has a different vibration today.
Thank you.
You are complete. And you're ready to begin like the Christ that took in the baptism. No more bars. And for you, my dear, they're so proud of you, continuing the legacy. Oh, what about her? This one, Marcia.
Put on the
Oh,
one
Mark.
on the peanut dip.
For you, Maria, and your new journey with your husband. He's available to communicate with. Just do what we told you to do, and you'll be amazed. And you, I'll put it in your
Get in my ear.
I'll put it in your camera. Kahu says put it in your camera. Ooh. Watch this. That's it. Okay, wow, I love that one. Woo-hoo. Are we done? Oh, I forgot these two. I share my Christ life with Rose and your father. So you can open up your Christ light as well, and to Marilyn and your family and friends. Have a beautiful Easter. Have a beautiful Christmas season. You know, I think I told you folks this. All my life I was looking for the Master Jesus. I could never find him. And one day I went to Sedona, Arizona with my goddess sisters and with Master Carol's guidance, and guess where I found my Master Jesus? I couldn't find him in the church, Master Jesus. I found him in a craft. He was waiting for me. He was tall and blue, sky blue, and I was so, oh my gosh, I was so emotional that I didn't want to come back because I finally found him. So I hope you find your Master Jesus, the Christ light within you. I hope that for you this season. Yeah. Kahu was glad I came back too. Anyway, so do we have any more? That's it, yeah? The bowl.
and Patrick.
Paul and Patrick, my favorite. Tell you something about these two guys. Every time they ask for a healing in the bowl, when I come, they're always there before me. These are the only two people, that says whenever they say, "Do you want a healing?" And yes, I'm come here, and they're already there. And one time, Kahu was already working on Paul because he had his shoulders, and I saw when I came to the bowl, I said, "Oh, you don't need me. Kahu got you," And this one loves it the bowl, right? It's like his youthful spirit comes out in the bowl. So it's like he feels like he's in a, what do you call those? Sauna? No, not sauna. The pool, huh? Jacuzzi, yeah. So go there every night, okay? Kahu, you ready? We're gonna put these healing requests in there. And I promise, can you guys help too, you in the chat room? Energize this for now. Share the Christ light within you. Share it with the people in the bowl. I get so many interesting visions in there. The people in the bowl. Healing visions. We energize this bowl, this healing bowl, so the Trinity of the God force, the Christ consciousness of peace, and the Goddess wheel of love.
Mama Unwa.
Beautiful. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Any shares?
Paul said he's going to bless, Carl's going to bless all these people in his bowl, doing his best to heal them all,
He does that every night.
and he blesses all of us also.
Yes. He loves us.
I envision the light that's on white satin went into my hand, went up my arm, and surrounded my shoulder. It's going like, wow.
Wow. Very cool.
And for those who put in their prayer request, you will receive it tenfold.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
think one night I was complaining to Kahu. I said, I wish I could still hug you. He goes, you have plenty other people that can hug. Yeah.
That was cute.
But every night I do sleep state with him and Master Carol and I say, I go there, I come here first, and I say, okay, in my sleep state, it's a training for my healing, my goddess healing. And I said, it's so wonderful to be out there with them, But I always say, okay, but you guys have to designate an angel to escort me back in the physical realm. And you know what? When I wake up in the morning, because it's too good up there, what if I don't come back? No. Got work to do, right? I got mission to finish. And so do you. So do you. So for this season, ignite the Christ light within you. Take off that shield within your heart. And first of all, heal yourself with it and then give it away. Thank you. How are you going to give it away? Your aunt will tell you how later. Announcement. Next long distance healing will be on the 17th. So join us for that. And the conscious creators for this month is 27th. Because we couldn't launch last Wednesday's conscious creator because due to technical difficulties. The topic, the last song of Lemuria, will be on that day, at that time. So what was so cool is that the last song of Lemuria, we always have a discussion, pre-discussion before the launch of the conscious creators. And now because of our discussion, I have a better understanding about this last song of Lemuria. So be here for that. And I think it'll prepare you for 2024. I believe that. No, I know that. So thank you so much.
So I'm going to ask about the healing bowl for you to please come and join us. That we are in the gift of giving. Since it is Christmas, I'm going to put my donation into the healing bowl, and this is how you can share it. Like Patty said, I will tell you. Okay, I'm saying. So as the healing bowl goes around, we'd like to thank you from our hearts for all of the donations that you give to us in-house as well, and you out there. Please remember to hit the donate button. Please, please, please. This is the holiday. 2024 is coming around, and we would like to continue to be here for you with everything increasing. So, everybody's raising their price for everything, rent's increasing. Please, please help us so we can continue to be here for you. So if you close your eyes, put your energy into the bowl, and beam the light as bright as you can to this bowl to please bring abundance along with all of the prayers that we send out, the circulation of that energy, the giving and receiving. As we give, we would like to receive, and we ask for donations to keep flowing in to help us to be here for you, to continue to guide you, and to continue to work through our self-healing, because as we heal ourselves, we heal the world. We thank you again for your prayers, and we close, and we'd like to say amen. So thank you.
Now what we would like to do is we would like to send blessings to the beauty, which includes yourself, and this costume that you've been wearing. We want to send love, and so we do this blessing. Eo umai kia imai kupomae nanaya mai kaleo kako. Mai lun alal mai kahiki hia kahiki hi mai kahiki na ke komohana. Michael kai kai mai lo ko waho. Kia I ia mo lama I pali aku I na hopli kia la I ko ka kono hona. Everyone together. Our prayer is free. And now sit back, close your eyes, and listen to Master Kirill as he gives you a meditation on the sixth principle of completion.
Simply relax yourself. You close your eyes, you breathe deeply, and you begin to journey with me. And I'm going to do it relatively quickly so that you can gather it as best you can. Because it is not something you need for me to guide you with. This is a guided meditation you use yourself. I would ask you to see before you a beautiful golden doorknob, the kind that you would turn to open. And that's all I want you to see. And then I want you to see your hand reach out and grab a hold of that doorknob and turn it counterclockwise until you hear the mechanism of the door clunk open. And then as you do, I want you to push the door away from you as though you're pushing it into the space. And as you do, you will smell and feel a breeze and an energy coming past you, which is the space that you're about to enter. I like one of those old smells from yesteryear when you walked into a movie theater and you smelled the beauty of the movie theater because it would take you on great dreams and great expansive rides of the mind. Anyways, you walk in. Now you could add later on anything and everything you want to this space. But as you walk in, your eyes begin to adjust to the light. And slowly but surely, in the very center of the room, is a beautiful mahogany conference table. And it is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs. They're so high that you couldn't tell if anybody was sitting in them because all the backs are facing you. After you're adjusted to the room, you can see the beauty of this conference table and the chairs. You simply go and sit down in one of the chairs. I like the one at the head myself, but you can sit in any one. And then you can call forth for whoever it is that you wanted to speak to. You can talk to young Einstein. You can talk to John Fitzgerald Kennedy. You can talk to someone who's alive on this plane by offering their chair to their higher selves. Or you can have the fun that the medium normally does, and you can sit down at the table and you can say, who's here to chat with me? And the chairs will turn, my friend, and in those chairs you will see who it is that can best serve you at that time. Remember, you're in a safe space, so no one can enter but those who are inclined. That is just part of it. There are so many other parts of the safe space. If nothing else, you might want to really try to build on this beautiful thing called the safe space. But for now, let your mind drift back to the door, to the knob. Reopen it again. Walk it through. Look at the beautiful table with the chairs. Go to the chair, spin it around with your hand. Sit down. Be comfortable. Relax. And ask the question that you want to ask. And simply let the scene unfold.
You can continue that meditation in your tonight or whenever you please, because that is the one powerful tool that we use here at the Beauty. So, thank you for being with us today, and 'tis the season for miracles. So celebrate your Christ life, and I want to leave you with Kahu's message that I read earlier. In all that is, a true miracle is always a breath away from being disputed by a non-believer. Anyone can wish for a miracle, but only when you recognize the miracle does it become a part of your journey. And that all is perfect. Kahu Fred Sterling. And I'd like also to reiterate that use your imagination as a healing tool. And because your imagination is a preview for what's to come. So if you can imagine yourself in a healthy state, wow, we know that miracle happens for you as well as us. So thank you, aloha, and have a beautiful, beautiful beginning of a season of miracles.